All right, so it says this meeting is being live streamed. So I'm Jack Godfrey. This is Southdale Wellness, our Saturday morning class on Zoom and also on Facebook Live. If you'd like to attend the Zoom classes, we have several others during the week. We have one on Tuesday at 7 p.m. that focuses on Tai Chi, and we have another one Thursday at 1 p.m. That is another beginner Qigong class similar to today. And we have today, Saturday at 9 a.m. So you can also attend on Zoom as well as on Facebook Live. The benefit of being on Zoom in these various classes is you get to interact with me. So if you need some clarification on what's being done, you didn't quite see or didn't quite understand, well, you can give me a nudge. Excuse me. And we can take care of whatever you need it. There is a charge for the classes, but you can check out a bunch first, see if you like them, and then you can decide whether you want to continue and help support my effort to bring Qigong, Tai Chi, and yoga to you folks. So today we're in the roughly about the middle of the fall season, and this being around about we're heading towards the end of October. We have another week left, and so we have 5 seasons, and this is the fall season. So how do we get 5 out of that? Well, summer is broken up into 2. We have early summer and late summer. And the reason for that is when this was being developed several thousand years ago, the Chinese folks that were working on it at the time recognized that there were 5 different events in the growth cycle of an apple tree, for example. And so the springtime sort of matches what spring we have here, the leaves start coming out. And then in the early summer, you get the blossoms. In the late summer, the fruiting starts. In the fall, you have the harvest. And in the winter, everything is dormant because all the leaves have fallen, the harvest has happened, and we've stored up the energy from the other 4 seasons, and we're sort of working through the winter quietly. And then we come out again in the spring when things burst back up out of the ground. So we see 5 seasons, spring, the leaves come out, early summer where the flowers come out, late summer where the fruit starts to grow, fall where we have the harvest, and winter where we're kind of dormant. So 5 seasons, and we're in the fall season this time. And we're going to go back there and we're going to work on some things to help us get through the fall season. The color associated with this season is gray. The element is metal. And the emotion that we're looking to help manage here is grief. And so anyway, let's get started. So we're starting with some warm-up movements here. We want to get the blood flowing a little bit, get the qi moving throughout the body, get our breath going, and sort of warm up our muscles gently. So we start with pulling down the heavens 3 times. So you turn to your right. You gather the qi from the earth. You look to your right hand as you reach up to the heavens, stretching the fingers, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. We go to the opposite side and exhale. We draw the qi down in to the brass basin, and we do it again. So inhaling and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Now, with all of our Qigong practices, we start with a standing movement to help get us into our body, get us prepared for the rest of the practice, sort of get our mind here, leave our troubles outside, off of the mat, and we're just going to focus here on our breath and on our movements. So we start with today, this season, we're holding the golden chi ball. So we start with standing in our narrow stance, standing in Wuji. Our feet are straight down out of our legs. So out of our hips, feet are straight out of our legs. Right, indeed. All right, so we shift the weight onto the toes. We shift the weight onto the heels. So it's inhale, we're on the toes. Exhale, come back onto the heels. And now we want to have equal weight on the toes and the heels. So now you bend the knees just a little bit so we avoid locking the knee joint. You want to have soft knees here. Grab the hips. Push down with the thumb so you can draw the tailbone into the body. And at the same time, we draw the tailbone in, lift up the hoyin, the pelvic floor. Pull in the belly button. Lift the ribs slightly. Then we lift the chin, we gaze to the horizon, we bring the shoulders down away from the ears. Bring the hands up about the same height as the elbows, take them out to the side, bring the elbows towards each other behind the back. You're going to feel a stretch up here in the top of the chest. This is a good thing. We're looking to open up and lengthen the muscles there. And now standing, holding the golden chi ball, bring the hands down and bring them out to the side. Imagine that you have a golf ball in your armpit, and so that's why the arms are out to the side. Take the middle finger and point it, draw it in a little bit and point towards your ankles. The rest of the fingers point away from the body and down towards the earth. And now inhale for a count of 4 through the nose as we drift forward onto the small triangle. Exhale through the nose as we drift back onto the large triangle. So inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, we drift forward. Exhale, we drift back. We'll do one more breath. And now we'll relax the hands. We're going to pull down the heavens again. So inhale, gather the chi from the earth. Reach up to the heavens, lengthening the body, opening the joints. Exhale, we draw the chi down. Again. And last one. We're going to do a few warm-up movements from various Qigong practices, and then we'll move into the 8 pieces of brocade, the focus series for today. So we start with shaking the 9 gates. Our hands are wet. Shake the water off our hands. We get the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders going up and down. And then we add in the hips, the knees, and the ankles. And if you wish to tap your heels, well, that's great. But if it just doesn't work for you, we'll keep the heels on the earth. Now we add in the spine by looking over the shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale. So we inhale for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And we'll do one more cycle. And we come back to the front. All right. So next is swinging arms. So this is a combination of 3 different movements, all involved with swinging the arms from side to side. So you just rotate the torso and let the arms swing freely as they tap the hips. Turn the head and look behind. We're still breathing in for a count of 4, breathing out for a count of 4, in through the nose, out through the nose. Turn the head, look behind. We're getting a nice twist in the spine. And now the next one in the series is cleaning the dragon's whiskers. So we start here. So we come to the shoulder, we come to the kidney. Still turning, still looking over the shoulder. Keeping the hip facing front as much as possible. And now, after cleaning the dragon's whiskers, we go to flinging sleeves. Down in front, up and back, and we point. You want to get a straight line through the shoulders to the wrist, and you look to the thumb. Two more like this. And one more. There we go. We come on down. Now we're going to do a side body stretch. So this is crescent moon. It shows up in several other series. So we start here, all the weight on this leg. You take this foot and you point it off to the side. You lift the toes. Take this hand and you push it across the body to the heart. Yes, the heart, the spleen on this side of the body. You take the other hand up like so, and you reach for the wall as this one pushes here. So this elbow goes to the heavens, and you feel the stretch from here down the side of the body to the ankle. You want to have both shoulder blades touching a wall behind you. Breathe in through the sole of the foot. And breathe out through the center of the palm. So breathe in through the sole of the foot to the brass base in this area here. Breathe out from the brass base and through the center of the palm. And we're looking to the horizon. So one more breath on this side. And now we're going to change sides to bring the feet so they're parallel. Shift the body's weight. Take this foot, point that way, lift the toes. We push the hand this way and bring this hand up and over. And we reach for the horizon. We look to the horizon. Both shoulders touch the wall behind. One more breath here, in through the soles of the feet. Out through the palm. Now, just to give you a bit of an assistance with how far do we go here, I'm going to do it against the wall. And we'll do one on each side. So we're standing here. You want to take this foot, you lift the toes, and you touch the wall. You take this hand, we're pushing across. And so as a result, we're leaning towards the wall. And this hand, we reach for the wall as well. Keep the shoulders one above the other. Inhale. So we inhale for a count of 4, exhale for 4. In through the nose, out through the nose. And now we go and we do the opposite side. So I'm going to use this wall over here. So you lift the toes and we're just about touching the wall. This hand pushes across and this hand reaches for the wall. Shoulders one above the other, and we look in the same direction the hands and the toes are pointing. So one more breath here. And we come on back. So I'll get back here in the center. And now we're going to pull down the heavens and work on our featured series for today, 8 pieces of brocade. So inhale, we gather the chi. Reach up to the heavens. We swing to the opposite side. Exhale. All right, 8 pieces of brocade consists of 8 movements, hence its name. And the first one is double hands hold up the heavens. So for this guy, we interlace the fingers, turn the palms away, and we bring the hands up over the head, respecting the limitations of your body. So you want to be able to do this stuff without going, ouch. So inhale here. Exhale, we push up to the heavens, take weight off the heels. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the stretch from the upper wrist down to the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. So that's one repetition. Once again, both shoulder blades touch that wall behind you. I lost my place. So we're looking to do each movement 9 times. So if a movement has a left side and a right side, that counts as 1. So we have 3 left. And we have 2 left. Take the weight off the heels by lifting a lot or lifting a little. Last cycle. Last side. And we'll let the arms come on down. Next is King removes his helmet. For this one, the breathing is a bit different. So far, we've been breathing in and we've been breathing out for a count of 4. In through the nose, out through the nose. The next one, we breathe in, we breathe out, and then we pause. So here we go. So you bring the back of this hand to the kidney. Bring the back of this hand, the palm of this hand, you reach behind the head for the ear. Pull this elbow back so the shoulder blades come together. Turn the head, look to the shoulder. Inhale here, we stretch the side of the body as we look to the earth. Exhale, we stretch the opposite side of the body as we look to the heavens. And then we pause the breath as we rotate the arms. Inhale. Exhale. And this is another one that has 2 sides, which counts as 1. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. And we had that pause as the arms change places. Inhale, look to the earth, push the elbow to the heavens. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we pause. Inhale, push the elbow to the heavens. Exhale, bring the elbow down as we look to the heavens. Pause the breath. We have 3 left. Inhaling. Exhale. We pause, we come around, change the arms. Inhale. Exhale. One last one. All right, and so that was King removes his helmet. The next one is divide heaven and earth. So for this guy, we're holding a ball of chi in front of our navel. Our feet are still in the same place. We turn the ball over. Push down with the wrist, pull the fingertips up. Push up to the heavens, pull the fingertips down. Look to the upper hand. Pushing down, pushing up, all the weights in the leg that has the down hand as we look to the heavens. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Hold the ball. Turn the ball over. Exhale through the nose for a count of 4. Inhale through the nose for a count of 4. Exhale. So you're pushing the wrists away. You want to feel that stretch on the side of the body from the upper wrist to the ankle on that side. Exhale. And we have 3 to go. And one last one. And we come on down. So that was divide heaven and earth. Next is gather the sun and press the earth. We're still in our narrow stance here, but now we're starting to involve the lower torso, or the lower body just a little bit. So this one will be folding forward. So we're gathering the chi from the heavens. We're gathering the chi from the heavens and we bring it. All right, there's two, well, there's several movements had the same one. I was just doing the part for the jade pillow business. This is gather the sun and press the earth. So we come here, we cross the arms, cross the wrists, bring the elbows to the ribs, scrub the bottom of the ribs, the end of the liver meridian, cover the kidneys, stretch the front of the body. Then folding forward that dragon's back, bring the hands down the back of the hips, the back of the legs, along the little toe side of the foot. We pause the breath here as we look back through the legs. Inhale, we come up the inside of the legs with a turtle back. Exhale, we drop the chi in to the brass basin. So inhaling, gathering the chi from the heavens, stimulating the liver meridian, coming down the bladder meridian, down the back of the legs, and then up the kidney meridian, the inside of the legs. So inhaling. Exhale. So inhale, we gather the chi. Inhale. And exhale. So this is another one where we have a pause in the breath. So inhale. Exhale. A bit of a pause here. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale, we gather the chi from the heavens. Bring it around to the kidneys. Exhale. Coming down to the earth. Inhale, coming up to the heavens. Last one. All right, so that was gather the sun and press the earth. Next is pull bow, shoot arrow. So the previous one that we just finished had no left and right, but we're back to left and right now with pull bow, shoot arrow. Our feet are in a different place. So you want to be in horse riding stance from here. Couple ways to get there. This is one of them. Bring the feet together. Turn the toes out 45 degrees. Now turn the heels out so they're 45 degrees as well. So the toes are turned in. Now turn the toes out 45 degrees also. Now this time, bring the heels behind the toes. Now this is one way to get into horse riding stance. And you may find that this works for you. And you may go, not so much. There's some discomfort, whatever. So adjust the feet, adjust the space between the legs so that you're comfortable. Now with horse riding stance, you want the knees to come forward over the toes. So as you lower down, you want to be able to look down and go like, yeah, that knee's going over the toe. This one as well. You want to keep the shoulders over the hips as much as possible as we slide up and down. Now, pull bow, shoot arrow. Inhale, we bring the hands up. Exhale, we slide down that wall. Inhale, we pull the bowstring back, bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale, we release. So inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale. So that was one. So inhale, we rise up, you look to the hands. Exhale, we lower down, watch the hands. Inhale, we hold the bow, pull the bowstring back. We keep looking at the bow, bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale, we release. Inhale, we rise up. We have 3 more to go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Two more. And you can rise up and lower down as much or as little as works for you today. Last one. Last side. And that was pull bow, shoot arrow. Next is cat gazes at the moon, and we do it in horse riding stance still. You want to have the feet more or less parallel, but it's going to depend on what's going on with your legs, where you need to put your feet. So cat gazes at the moon. Involves a twist of the spine like we did way back at the beginning with that drumming series, that swinging arms. So we're doing this sort of twist, except the torso's parallel to the floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to twist and we're going to look to the heavens. Now, where we look is up above here, not back there. So you want to look straight up above your body. So you bring the hands to the knees, thumbs on the inside, fingers on the outside. You have a nice long torso here. You drop the shoulder, you turn the head, and you look to that spot we pointed at directly above us. Inhale, we look to the earth. Exhale, drop the shoulder and look to the heavens. Now let's have a look from the side here. So inhale here. Exhale. So you keep the torso nice and long, keep the ribs away from the hips. Inhale as you look to the earth. And then exhale as you look to the heavens directly above the head. All right, so here we go. We're looking to do 9 of these as well. So inhaling, drop the shoulder, turn the head, look to the heavens. Inhale, exhale. So that's 1. Inhale, we look to the earth. Exhale, we drop the shoulder, turn the head, look to the heavens above the head. Inhale. Exhale. Looking to get a nice twist around the spine. Three more. And we have 2 left. And last cycle. And we come on up. So that was cat gazes at the moon. We have 1 more in horse riding stance, and it's king rides his horse with fiery eyes. So for this guy, we take this hand and we're holding the reins of the horse, the second knuckle in line with the sternum, about the same height as the shoulders. The other hand, palm up, and a light fist here as well, just below the ribs. Now, inhale, come up to the elbow, up to the wrist, turn over. Exhale, We come back to the ribs. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, come on down. That was one. Inhale. Exhale. And that's two. Now let's have a look from the side. And back to the front. So we're still inhaling for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. The gaze is fixed to the horizon. That's the fiery eyes. You're staring off into the distance. Inhale, we come up. Exhale. One more cycle. One more side. And we come on up. Bring the feet back together. We're back in our narrow stance here, standing in Wuji, standing in the ready stance. Many names for the feet directly under the hips. And the next one is king, shakes his body. Couple important things here. You want to have the knees ever so slightly bent. You want to have your teeth together and your tongue out of the way, as we're going to be lifting up on our heels and landing firmly on the heels. And you want to feel the vibration in the cheeks, in the hair, the little bit that I have left. You want to feel your eyeballs moving up and down. What we're looking to do is create vibration throughout the entire body. And so we start by bringing chi to the surface of the body. Cover the kidneys. We lift the ribs and we land 3 times. It's very important that you have a slight bend in the knees. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Getting heat in the palms, bring the heat to the kidneys. And 3 more. Three more repetitions, not 3 more crashes of the heels. One last one. All right. Now, this is the end of the 8 pieces of brocade. So let's pull down the heavens. Last time. Now, I'm just going to talk briefly about this last one we did. King shakes his body. There's a variation of this particular movement that we do in another class that I teach, lower back pain. And the whole idea of that is to strengthen the muscles in our lower back. So we do many different movements to assist with that. And also we use a variation on this one to bring chi, heat, to the lower back muscles and stimulate them so they get more blood, more chi moving through to help strengthen and rejuvenate the lower back muscles. And so how this works is, once again, we do this, but we'll turn to the side here. And this time we cover the kidneys, but we push vigorously up and down. So you want to transfer the heat into the lower back muscles. So we bring heat to the palms, get the chi to the surface of the palms, and then covering those muscles, we go wide, we go narrow, we push with the wrist, we push with the fingers. We're bringing heat and we're bringing movement, stimulation to the lower back muscles. So if you've got some lower back pain, this is one way you can help alleviate that pain just a little bit. So inhale and exhale. So you go wide, you go narrow, push with the fingers, push with the wrists, and you're helping to bring lots of chi, lots of heat, lots of energy into the lower back muscles. Now I wanted to introduce a movement, one of the postures in the intermediate class that I teach on Tuesday. We've just started looking at and learning the Dao Yi series, which has a lot of yoga moves in it, but also has a bunch of Qigong movements in it also. And this particular one is twist like a rope. And again, it's one that shows up in many different series. So you start here, you turn this foot and you point it off to the horizon. You take this foot and you step up. So you've got a T here. So this heel is in line with the toes, more or less. This knee is bent. The back leg is straight for the moment. Now, the leg that's in front and pointing towards you, bring that hand up. So the elbow is about the same height as the shoulder. You take the hand and the fingers are like this. So I have the hand, so I bring these guys down. It's like I'm holding a ping pong ball between these 3 fingers. The other 2 fingers are pointing to the heavens. So let me get back here. So we're here. Take this foot, we point, we step up a comfortable distance for you. A lot of weight in the front leg. Come here, the last 2 fingers and the thumb approach each other. And then we turn it so the little finger points towards me. The other hand, we do the same thing. 3 fingers come together and we bring that one under the elbow, lift the back heel, and we turn and we look behind and you lower down and you come up. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale. We'll do one more breath. Inhaling. Exhale as we come on down. Inhale, we come up and we step back. So that was one side. Now we get to do the other side. So this is twist like a rope, the Dao Yi variation. Take this foot, point to the horizon. Take the back foot, bring it up, and it still points off to the side. Lift the back heel, the leg that's in front. That hand twists around the rope. So little finger is pointing towards me, thumb is pointing away. The other hand is under the elbow, and we turn and we look behind. Inhale here. Exhale. We lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Once more. Inhale here. Exhale. And we come on up and we step on back. And now we're going to briefly touch on the healing sound for today, for this season. And we're in the fall season. The lung and the large intestine are the meridians that we're working with. So the lung starts here. There's a little hollow between the shoulder and the ribs. So the lung meridian starts here, travels down the arm and finishes on the thumb. The large intestine meridian starts on the first finger and goes along the outside of the arm, across and up, and ends on the nostril on the opposite side of the body. The large intestine meridian is the only meridian in the body that goes from one side to the other side. All the rest stay on their sides of the body. So anyway, a little bit of a uniqueness for the large intestine. So, but we're focusing today on the lung. The lung healing sound is a hiss. Hiss, like so. And this is one of the rare times in our Qigong practice where you breathe out through the mouth. All the rest of the time we breathe in through the nose, we breathe out through the nose. But because we're making a healing sound, we use hiss in this case, H-I-S. And there's a hand movement to go with this as well. So you make an L, fold down 3 fingers, hold the first finger and the thumb out to the side with both hands. So inhale here. Hiss. And we do it 3 times. Hiss. And again. Hiss. So we do it 3 times, once for the physical body, the Jing, once for the energetic body, the Qi, and once for the intellectual, the spirit, the mind, the thinking body, the Shan. And we do it to improve the health of the lungs, but also to manage grief. So if you're having a lot of grief, this is one thing you can do to help relieve that. So once more. Hiss. And you pull with the elbows. Hiss. Hiss. And it's time to wrap up for today. So first of all, we're going to pull down the heavens, and then we're going to move on to our 5 directions to close out for today. So inhale. Two more. All right, so our 5 directions. You want to be in that stacking of the bones stance. So hip over the ankle, knee bent, leg straight. And we have the same thing going on this side. So we advance, inhale. We retreat, exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, we move to the left. Exhale, we come down to the hips. We're watching the hands the whole time. Inhale, we look to the right. Exhale, down to the hip. And then we stay in the center. Exhale for a count of 8 as the hands come down. The red phoenix straight ahead. The dark blue turtle behind. The green dragon off to the left. The silver gray tiger to the right. The yellow golden center. So inhale, the early summer. Exhale, winter. Inhale, spring. Exhale. Inhale, fall. Exhale. And late summer. Exhale. Last cycle. And that's it for today.